Hey guys, hey, I've been wanting to put this video together for a while, and I know this airplane's been out for a while, but I wanted to share my opinion of it and how much I really like it. This is going to be the Vans RV-10 from Simworks Studios, and I picked this up back in, I think it was the Thanksgiving sale, somewhere around there, one of the holiday sales, but I picked it up for almost nothing. I mean, I want to say it was like, was it $5 or $6 or something like that, some ridiculous amount of money. But I had read a couple comments online, and somebody had said that this was really, really good, and I agree. It is a great little airplane. So let's just go ahead and take a look, and I'll talk a little more about it. All right, so the Vans RV-10 is actually a kit plane, and it is labeled as experimental, as you'll see that inside the cockpit when we get there. Uh, the aircraft has a max speed of 208 miles per hour. It has a cruise speed of 197 miles per hour, and that's at 75% power at about 8,000 feet. The aircraft has a range of 825 miles and a ceiling of 20,000 with a rate of climb that is at 1,450 feet a minute. So it's a good little airplane. I mean, this thing just gets up and goes, and it comes packed with the G1000. And what I like about this is that I've always kind of shied away from the G1000, mainly because I not because I didn't understand it, but I didn't want to be searching through menus, and I didn't want to be. But what this plane did for me was it actually got me comfortable with the G1000, and it taught me a lot on how to use it. Why, you ask? Well, because you don't have to worry too much about the airplane when you're flying it. You can spend your time looking at the avionics and learning how to manipulate them for your for whatever you're doing in your flight. Makes sense? So the aircraft comes with, I believe it's 6 liveries, uh, five, and then plus one, which is a white model that you can paint. This is actually the red. The red and white one is my favorite out of the 6. But the RV-10 is the tricycle version of this plane. I believe the RV-14 is the tail dragger. So it's just a good little plane. I've used this on a lot of my flights from Placerville to Lake Tahoe, and then Placerville to Reno, and it it's a good little fit. The aircraft is powered by one Lycombe 0546 cylinder air cooled engine, and it has 260 horsepower. So it's got a lot of juice behind it. So let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit, shall we? So inside the cockpit, here's your Garmin displays for the G1000. You also have a standard GPS, and then of course your throttle and your condition levers, mixture levers. Lights are up top, and then in the back you got seating. This actually fits one pilot and 3 passengers. And as I was saying before, experimental. Now, the other thing about this airplane is it does come with a tablet, and it is right here. And this is probably my biggest complaint about this airplane, but I don't find myself using it. I don't want to use it because I don't use Skyforce Sim. And everything you really need is on these displays anyways. But I have not been able to get the tablet to work. I got it to work when I first bought it, but for some reason it has totally quit working on me. I tried reinstalling the files they tell you need. If you buy this from the marketplace, you have to go to their website and download. You go to the product page for this airplane and you go to free stuff, and there's a file to download that supposedly sets up the tablet to work. I did that when I first bought it, and it worked then. I don't know what's happened since. So, but I'm not going to dwell on it. Airplane was, I quite honestly don't need the tablet. So, we'll just move on from that. But that would be the interior. So we're going to go ahead and just start her up here, and we're going to do a short little circuit around the airport. And it does have checklists to follow. They're all right here. Before starting engine checklist, after starting engine run up, and all that good stuff. But to save time, we're going to just jump in, start it. I've done it enough times, I don't think I need the checklist, but I'm sure there will be something that I will forget and you will remind me of. So, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and start this thing. So I've got my SATEC switch panel, and I've been using it successfully with a lot of different airplanes. This one, for some reason, the main battery switch does not flip in the plane when you hit the main battery switch on the SATEC panel. So you just have to go like that. Okay, and then we want to switch our fuel tank over. And unfortunately, you want to put those fuel and mixture, condition and mixture up. Here I am trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. And then we want to, yeah, it turns off. Okay. You know, it's really irritating when it does stuff like this. Okay. Sometimes I think the SATEC panels were a mistake. I bought a SATEC switch panel and a SATEC autopilot panel, and sometimes I kind of think that was a mistake. But anyways, let's go ahead and fire her up. We do not have a beacon light, so we're going to turn on our taxi light. Now the G1000 should come on. Then my autopilot panel does work perfectly with all this. The switch panel is finicky. But I think I read that before buying it, so. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in here. We're going to go ahead and taxi out to the left and take off from there. Strobe lights, nav lights. I think this has a beacon light. Okay. Good running little plane. And it's forgiving. So if you're looking for something easy and something to learn with, this is a really good airplane to do that. It's kind of, I've come to really appreciate this plane simply because I love the Kodiak, and this has kind of gotten me into the G1000. So now when I use the G1000 in the Kodiak, I don't feel like I'm, what's the word? I don't feel like I'm a doofus. But anyhow, alright, let's go ahead and taxi out. Again, if you don't have this Placerville Airport, you got to get it. It's really, really good. It's free. Okay. Probably should have done my run up first, but we didn't. Flaps. All your light switches and everything are here for the panel. Now I did find something that when I reinstalled the stuff for that panel, or not for the panel, for the tablet, it actually wouldn't run anymore. The plane would froze up Flight Simulator completely. So they don't tell you where to put the files. They just give you the files, and I'm assuming they just go into your community folder. Or do they go into where you bought the airplane folder? They don't tell you that. Okay, we're looking good here. Landing light on. Turn the taxi light off.
Kilo Papa Victor Foxtrot traffic November 547 Mike Juliet taking off runway 5 straight out departure.
Alright, let's go. Guess I should have put a little wind in or something, and some weather, but that's okay. Look at how fast that thing moves. You can get this airplane from the marketplace or Simworks Studios. You can probably get it just about anywhere at this point. It has been out for quite some time. That was me. I had my condition lever knob all the way back. Flyover Placerville. what I really like, that is the Simworks Studios Vans RV-10. I mean, beautiful little airplane. And if you're just curious about it, it's worth the price. I'm not sure what regular price is now, but you couldn't go wrong when it was on sale. And I have in no way regretted buying this airplane. Sound is fantastic. Visuals are excellent. Animations are great. It's just an all-around good airplane. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put it back down on the ground. That's just my short little video of what I think of the Vans RV-10. I think it's great. It's got a really decent cruising speed. I think we need to come in from the other direction. What do you think? We'll try it from this direction, but I don't know now. I think common sense tells me to come in from the other way. There's a lot less trees on that side of the runway. We don't have any wind, so. And, well, yeah, we'll circle around.
Kilo Papa Victor Foxtrot traffic November 547 Mike Juliet 1 miles south 3,200 feet inbound to land runway 2 tree.
Alright, let's get turned around here. I guess we would have been alright coming in the other way. Alright, we're down to 90. Watch your stall out. Not sure what the stall speed is on this.
500.
Looks like 50 is the stall speed. Alright, we're down. Alright, well, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I just wanted to put this out there. Just wanted to say, hey, check out this airplane. It's worth it. It's worth getting if you don't have it. But I'm sure this will be another one that when there is another big sale, it will be on sale again. I kind of miss those big holiday sales. Alright, and there we are. That'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.